Hello, 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 Team Push. Listen, guys, I've been trying to get this video done for a couple days now. But for one reason or another, I haven't been able to get it done. I want you all to know it is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was determined that I didn't care what time it took me and what time it was, I was going to get this video done. All right? And so not only am I talking to Team Push, but I'm also talking to anyone who is a paparazzi consultant, looking to become a paparazzi consultant, and looking for some more ideas of how to display your jewelry. I have found that the the pegboard has worked excellent for me. Pegboard and the little baskets that I get from Dollar Tree. Those two things and my bling bag work very, very well for me. So good morning. I am Rita Neely Gardner, consultant number 81177, an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. My website address is www.reasonablebling.com. Remember, Team Push, I said that I'm talking to you as well as prospective consultants because I'm going to be adding this to my YouTube channel. I've got to get back in the swing of doing that. So I wanted to show you a display that I am using in my bling bag, not in the pockets, but in the actual inside of the bling bag. And if you are not a paparazzi consultant and you don't know what a bling bag is, that's all the more reason you need to make contact with me so that I can share all of that good news with you. We are so excited to be a part of a company that is debt free. Yay! Right? Paparazzi is debt free and growing, which is excellent. We have just opened up a brand new warehouse in Utah and looking to expand even further with that warehouse. So I'm just so grateful to be a part of this company. So not to keep you long, but I just wanted, for those of you who have been considering becoming a part of Paparazzi, please, please, please go to my website. Take a look at this fabulous jewelry. I'm going to show you two pieces. Actually, tonight I'm going to show you a finished product of what I have, and then I'm going to show you how I put it together, or vice versa. So some of the things that we're going to need is, first of all, you need to get some labels. I use Avery, but you'll need to get some labels to put your information on. My labels actually have my picture, my name, the fact that I'm an independent consultant, my consultant ID number, and my phone number, and my website address is what's on my label, just in case you can't really see it really, really well. I'm looking. But anyway, that's what's on mine, okay? So you're going to need your labels. I didn't bring any labels with me, but you're going to need your labels. So you're going to need some scissors. You're going to need some cardstock paper. This is actually a half a sheet of cardstock paper. And what I did was I just took the cardstock, the full 8.5 by 11, and I folded it in half, and then I just cut it. So this is what you're seeing here. And then you're going to need either, the one I'm showing you tonight, I actually have these. You're going to need these, what do they call them? Brass fasteners. So you're going to either need these brass fasteners, or you will need some ribbon. I've actually done both, but tonight I'm going to show you how to do with the fasteners, okay? You can get these from office supply store. Sometimes you can even find them in Dollar Tree. But I happened to order these off of Amazon because I was already ordering something else. So I got my fasteners as well. Then you're going to need these resealable bags, cellophane bags. These resealable ones. These happen to be a 6.5 by 9.5, and this pack actually has 100 in them. Can't quite remember what I paid for them, but it wasn't much, right? I just kept looking until I found these, and they were very inexpensive. They were on Amazon. So when you pull one out, this is what it looks like. This piece right here is what you pull off and seal, okay? So what I'm going to show you is, this is a finished piece. Isn't that pretty? That right there happens to be blocking my information, but you'll see my label. And I also have my picture on mine, all right? So that's blocking my label right now. But you see how the fastener is in there, and then how the jewelry is displayed. Just another way to display your jewelry so that you look more professional when you are out and about showing your jewelry to people, right? All right. So what I did, as I stated, is I had my cardstock paper, and it was a full sheet, and I just like creased it, you know, down the middle, and then I took my scissors and I cut. Okay, then, so I'm gonna turn around so you can see. Then I added my label, right? Then what I did was I took the cardstock paper and my scissors, and I cut at an angle. Cut at an angle is what I did right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this together kind of step by step and show you what I did. All right, so also remember that the paparazzi label, per policy and procedures, we cannot remove that paparazzi display piece. We have to keep that on. All right, do not remove that. Y'all hear me? Do not remove that. Okay, we have to keep that on there. All right, and so what I'm doing now I said that when I order some more of these, I'm actually going to get a larger size. This one is like the 3/4. I think I'm gonna go to 1 inch the next time. All right, but I'm going to just put this up here so that it can be displayed. It's so quick and easy. I did it while I was sitting down actually looking at TV. All right, so I'm gonna try to hold it in place. Okay, so you see how that is, and that piece is right there, and that's displayed. And I'm gonna have to sit it down to do this next piece, this next part of it. So what I do is I sit it down, and then I take my sheet and I face my sheet with the adhesive piece facing me, and then then I take it and I work the cardstock piece into, let me get it, so doing it in my lap is a little more difficult, but I work it in, so I can show you. I just kind of work that in, so that piece is in there. All right, now you see how it's displayed. All right, now remember that that piece is facing me, so then I actually take this off, as you can see. Okay, and then I take this and I fold it all the way down to where the beginning of the cardstock is. So I'm going to lay it back in my lap so it can really put it all the way down. And this is resealable. So you can use this over and over again. Or you can give it to the customer. You can just give it to them just like this. It looks so much better than just handing them it in our what the jewelry come in, because this way you can display it, people can see it, and they don't have to always be handling your jewelry. But what I did find in doing this is the more bulkier pieces may not do as well on the cardstock. So what you might want to do is put the ones that are not so heavy, you may want to display them this way, and then you may want to leave the more bulkier pieces in the plastic that they came in. Now, for those of us that are already consultants with Paparazzi, you see how that I folded that down? Okay, so those of us that are already consultants with Paparazzi, we know that, I'm just going to show you another one that was done. See how pretty that is? And I have pink and I have black cardstock paper, or cardstock, I should say. And that's what I'm doing it on. All right, so for those of us that are already consultants, we know that whenever we get our jewelry, it comes in two plastic pieces of paper. Now, what I do is that outer piece, because it's so flimsy, I throw that piece away. Okay? And a lot of times what I will do is where the name of that piece of jewelry is, I will cut that off and I will add it to the back of this. So when I'm showing the jewelry, I can look at it. It's kind of like my little cheat sheet. Like, I can look at it just in case I didn't remember, especially if it's a new piece. May not have remembered the name. And I can look on the back as I hold it up. I can look on the back and I can see it because it's not in here. All right. So that outer piece, I take that and I discard it because it's so flimsy. But the inner piece is made out of a thicker plastic. So I save those so that whenever I am doing a live and I have my jewelry lined up on the pegboard, that whenever I'm finishing, someone purchases, I can drop it in one of those bags. And see, it doesn't have a name on it. It's just a plastic bag. So I use those, and then I also use the little small Ziploc bags you've seen. We can get those. I got mine from a store supply store, but you can also get them at Walmart in the craft section, and they're in different sizes. So you can use a size for rings, a size for bracelets, a size for necklaces, and just finding creative ways to display your jewelry. I was sharing with a consultant, one of my grandbaby consultants is what I call them, sharing with her on yesterday about how to utilize space when you're at a vending event. So usually, you only have like a 6-foot table. But when you use those pegboards and those clothing racks, it gives you additional display space plus your table. All right. So maybe another time I'll do that as a training as well. But I wanted to show you all how you can sit and do this, like I said, while watching TV. What I did was I got my card stock, and I did all of my cuts while I was looking at TV. I just creased it. Some of them I didn't even use the scissors. I just creased it really, really good, and then I was able to just kind of pull it apart. Did that while I was, just sitting and watching. I was looking at a movie, actually, looking at a movie with my husband, and I just did that while I was doing that. And then I went and I pulled some jewelry and got my little pins, and I had a TV tray, and I set and I did those pieces to go into my Bling bag. So I hope that this helps you. If you have questions, please, please, please feel free, Team Push. Please feel free to contact me so that I can show you even further. I plan to show you this when we have our training that's coming up at the end of the month as well, so you can see it up close and personal. For those of you who are contemplating and thinking about, coming into this business opportunity, please go to my website, www.reasonablebling.com, www.reasonablebling.com. Go there and you will see where you can join my team. Or if you have questions, my motto is it doesn't cost you anything to ask questions. All right, as I always say, remember to tell somebody you love them today, because it may be the only I love you that they receive. Also, remember, our wisdom citizens, stop by, give them a phone call. Better yet, take them a piece of jewelry. They don't care that it was $5. It's the thought that counts. Remember that I love you to the moon and beyond. Be blessed. Take care of you. Because if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of anyone else. All right. Take care. Be blessed.